All the disrespect before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to another beautiful day of checking these buttons. We got a special 2-for-1. It is HT, the most glorious day of the week. Here's what we're gonna do. Today's a special day, y'all. Not only, we haven't had a HT in like 2 weeks. So what we're gonna do a 2-for-1 banger just for you guys. Today, this one right here is gonna be like a normal episode, but tonight is gonna be a special HT episode because we're going live with Dirty Low at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on this channel. So we hope to see you guys there tonight on this channel, 9 p.m. Hope to see you guys there. All right, so we got some buttons to check. Chapters down below, sub button right there, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's go. All right, now into them first set of your only negative if you're a bitch buttons that need to be checked. Gotta love that title. Okay, so Evo just passed. We all know that, last weekend. Still getting over it. All the vibrations, right? All the heights. The highlights, the ups, the lows, the dramas, the valleys, the shit talk. We unpacking it all. So there was an interview that went on. I'm not sure some of you might. It kind of went, I would say it went under the radar a little bit, but it's definitely out there. It's on YouTube as well. I'll put the link down below so you guys should check it out. Seth Killian, the legend himself, right? He's been an OG in the community for a long time. He's contributed so much. Anyway, I tip my hat to Mr. Seth. He interviewed none other than Sonic Fox. They had a lot of questions. I'm only going to show a small clip. Like I said, link down below for the full thing. One of the interesting topics was he was talking about his perspective and how he kind of judges his opponents in mind games and whatnot. It goes deeper than that. But anyway, they get into the topic of like playing like ass versus like fuck that guy versus your only negative if you're a bitch. It's hilarious, informative. Let's check it out right quick. Let's go.
One of the things I think about is, again, player superpowers. I thought about like level 3, like you have this thing I call level 3 tracking. Like level 1 tracking is like you're looking for patterns in your opponent. You see that. Level 2 might be you have some awareness of like your own patterns and you can make choices about those. Level 3 though is something else. I was thinking about this when Final Combat this year, it was, I think, the opening game against Video Games Yo, and it was a good match, but it was 3-0. I think maybe a slight can of bust ass there. But the thing that I remember about that match, what made me go like, oh man, this guy's cooked, was I think the whole match, he did one overhead, blocked, did one low, blocked. And I was like, oh, that's not good. And the thing that made me go like, oh, this guy's got level 3 tracking is because you were tracking not just what they were doing, but what they were not doing. Where does that come from? Like, how do you have the mental space to be tracking not just what people are doing, but what they're not doing?
Honestly, I learned that from my older brother. My older brother, Christian, because he used to be a top Dead or Alive 5 player, like the best Dead or Alive 5 player in the world. And I remember, like, when I was playing with him and grinding with him, legit, I would do something 70 times in a row, but on the 71st time, he would block it for the first time ever. And I was like, what the hell is this power, right? And then, so as a result of him doing that to me, I learned it and I inherited it. And so I look at the situation at hand, and for example, against video, I'm glad you brought up VGY. I just looked at the life between us, I looked at the timer, and I'm just like, what's the only way you rot me here? And then it's the overhead. And then the same thing with the low. I'm like, what's the only, because I blocked the overhead, what's the only way you rot me here? Command grab. So I'm like, okay, MK has a really funny term where it's like, okay, I'm gonna play like ass. Like legit, it's called, I'm gonna play like ass, which is, I'm not gonna block, I'm gonna mash, I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna do something. But I'm not taking this mix up, okay? And so that's what I choose to play like ass at the right moment.
You've got a better name for, I'm calling it level 3 tracking. And you're like, I choose to play like ass.
Yeah.
The secret is.
It's a true MK term. If somebody asks, go up to an MK player and ask, what does it mean to play like ass? They got you, okay?
That is, I keep another list of like top player secret privileges. That is one of them. Like to be able to just play like ass at will and understand not just that that's a possibility, but that's the right strategic answer here. That's the best way to fight.
I feel like that's so disrespectful. As a true ass player, when I play the doc and like pros and they start fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm really trying. It's so disrespectful. They're over there laughing and giggling and shit, and I'm like, they're on a different level of the meta, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, you motherfuckers, you know, but there's nothing I can do, you know what I'm saying? There's literally just got to get on that level, you know. For them, it's all shits and giggles and shit. But me, I'm like, if I could beat you up, I would. You lucky I'm afraid of you, motherfucker. If I was taller and muscular and knew how to fight, I'd be whooping your ass. Maybe I shouldn't say shit like that out loud. Anyway, let's continue. Let's continue.
Honestly, that goes for any fighting game too. Like sometimes it's just important to be like, I'm just gonna wake up like light punch or something. Fuck this guy. He's gonna have to show me. Okay.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, he's gonna have to show me that I'm not like he's willing to meet me. Because if I wake up jab and he gets mad, that's his fault. I'm laughing. I become the Joker in that moment. Okay. So
you can expose them very quickly. Yeah. It's I think fuck this guy is like a really important. It's also the antidote to top player privilege, right? Like because otherwise you want to not look uncool. You want to not do the obvious thing. So you try and be clever.
It's like that one quote, you're only negative if you're a bitch. Like, that's it. So, exactly, that's what I'm talking about. You're only negative if you're a bitch. Like, I'm not even trolling. So,
the first standing ovation of the interview. I don't know about that one. Negative is a state of mind. I love it.
Exactly.
All right, you're only negative if you're a bitch. Apparently they got a standing ovation. I wish there was more camera angles on this thing where you could see the audience reaction and whatnot. But there you have it. Fuck this guy. You're only negative if you're a bitch. It's all a state of mind. Damn. It's definitely a struggle. That's cool though to see like the insights. I think this was a well thought out interview. Seth Killian did a really good job. Sonic is really open. You know, Sonic comes out. They're never going to hold back. Sonic is always going to speak whatever's on his mind, he's going to speak it and he's going to let it rip whether you rock with it or not. I thought another interesting thing was, and we'll wrap it up on this, Sonic actually talked about how he has chronic depression and used to battle with it a lot. Something I never knew. I'm assuming a lot of people didn't know as well. Let's check out the clip.
What do you need to master about yourself?
What do I need to master about myself? That's a good question. Now you have to take a second to think about that. What do I have to master about myself? I think the honest answer to that would be I should manage my routine, really, because like sometimes I'd be putting myself in some like really depressive like bad habits, if you will. That put me in a pretty depressive fog, and I think doing things like that. Doing more active things like working out more or like just hanging around more friends, I think really does do me wonders. But sometimes I think I fall a little bit about that. So I think mastering my like routine and trying not to fall into depressive habits. Because sorry, I have chronic depression. Had it for years, but I'm much better about it now.
It is difficult to kind of find that balance, and if it seems out of balance, like. If you're not taking care of yourself, you're not in position to take care of anything else or take care of business in the game.
Mm-hmm. And not even just taking care of like business in the game. I truly believe if I can't take care of myself, how can I take care of the people I love and care about? Right?
If I can't take care of myself, how can I take care of the people I love and care about? Wow, that's deep, right? So it is interesting to know that somebody that's such on a level as Sonic Fox, being arguably the best, he's definitely in the debate for best fighting game player ever. As far as MK, period. No, let me know if I'm wrong, but Sonic's the best, right? Overall. It is interesting to know that somebody that high level does still have problems, does still struggle with chronic depression. I feel like there's a lot of people in our community or just gamers in general that have certain health issues. Hell, I get a lot of messages from viewers and whatnot that are struggling with all kinds of things. Like we all go through shit, right? Some is mental, some is physical, some is financial. Family-wise, we are all struggling with something, different levels, right? So it's very interesting that he's saying something like that, something that I've never heard before, and still able to perform at such a high level, you know what I'm saying, and going out there. So I think that's really inspiring. Now, obviously, I know everybody that watches this channel is not the biggest Sonic Fox fan, and I know that because I read the damn comments, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying the facts, y'all. This is the facts, and this is my honest to God opinion. We'll get Dirty Lowe's opinion tonight on the live version of Button Check. So I thought that was really cool. And this right here, and I'll wrap it up with this last thought, when he said, I need to get a better routine of taking care of myself, of working out. The crazy thing is, last time I saw him at Waka Flocka versus Sonic Fox, for one, I forgot how fucking tall Sonic Fox is. I was like, oh shit, he's actually really tall. Like he's 6 foot easy, maybe 6'1", you know. I'm like 5'2", 5'10", 11. I'm 5'13". I'm right there. I'm tall. I'm tall as shit for a Mexican. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I forgot how tall he was, but also I noticed he put on some weight. And I was like, oh, I'm used to like bone thin Sonic Fox. I haven't seen him for years. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, okay, he's put on some weight. But I bring it back to myself. I've put on some weight. You probably can't tell because you just see me like this. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, this right here. Ever since I started working from home, bruh, no lie, I probably put on like 15 pounds. And I went on the scale yesterday and I got so fucking depressed, and I talked to Dirty Low, because Dirty Low, y'all probably don't know this about the man, but if you watch the channel, you know he's lost hell of weight. Watch the earlier versions, especially when we started Bogus Journeys. This dude has lost hell. I don't even know what the number is. 60, 80, 100 pounds. I don't know what the fucking number is, but he's lost hell of weight. He's routine with the diet, routine with the workout every fucking day. When I tell you, every day. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to him like, okay, bro, I think it's time for me to listen, because I got to get this shit in shape. I need my routine back on schedule. So anyway, when Sonic said that, that kind of hit me. That kind of hit different for me. Anyway, I'm done yapping about this, and I don't want to be negative, because as we know, you're only negative if you're a bitch. Obviously, in more ways than one. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, now into the next set of why in the hell is Snake Eyez and Punk apparently beefing buttons that need to be checked. So this one just kind of happened, I want to say about 4-5 days ago by the time I'm recording this video. Okay, let's just unpack it. I'm gonna present it to you the way it was presented to me. And there's there's always two sides of the fence. So apparently the way it starts is during Evo, Snake Eyez was watching. And he was kind of doing his he was commenting on it like all of us do and whatnot. Apparently though, he was saying a few things. He was going into some voices, like doing Punk's voice, saying some opinions on top of that. And like I said, I will unpack both sides of the fence, okay? This is just where it started for me. And yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. It pissed off a lot of people and rubbed them the wrong way. Let's check it out.
Punk is out. Makes sense too. Yeah, I want all the smoke. I want everyone who was expected to win to get smoked 2-0 in both winners and losers. Cammy is way more BS than Rashid.
There we go. Regular throw again. No backup. Category
Yeah,
5. What's it gonna
I think
be?
so.
I'm aiming. Champion.
I'm so happy I won because I've been wanting this to win this for so long, and
Quite a hell of a fight against everyone in this tournament. Give it up for Big Bird, y'all.
Tokido took my first win away, and then I dubbed in.
But I mean, come on, this is fighting games. They can only be won in Punkdagod today, and for the rest of the year. To be honest, you're the best in the world, man. Straight up.
I think a lot of people out there
Are you crying? Not yipes.
very happy for Punk. I'm very happy to
You
see him
weren't
up
fucking
there.
crying,
And like
bro.
you see a little bit of everybody in him, right? He's a little trash talker. He's a little goofy guy sometimes.
He is a little trash
He's a little
talker.
silly.
That's why no one likes his
He
ass.
was on that stage many years ago.
I don't think I could ever be this happy winning Evo. You know why? Because I'm expecting to win. You know what's funny? I know exactly what Punk does that allows him to win so much. That's why whenever I play him, that's why he's so scared to play me. But I'm not going to tell you guys, though.
All right, damn. He ain't holding nothing back. All right. Let's unpack this video real quick. And like I said, there's two sides of the fence. Hang with me, right? So on one hand, he goes in there to say that, he wants all the smoke. Everybody that was expected to win, he wants them to get blown up, basically to lose. He talks about how Cammy is more bullshit than Rashid. He goes into Punk's voice. He does an impersonation saying, acting like he's crying, right? Because Punk is obviously crying in the clip, saying, I'm so glad Taquito took this from me last time. And then he sees Yipes crying and he says, Yipes, you ain't crying, man, that's bullshit. Basically said, stop acting. And then he says if he himself won Evo, he wouldn't really show emotion like that because he would already be expecting to win. And then finishes it with saying that he knows exactly what Punk does to win and he's not gonna reveal it to us, but he's like, I know what he does to win, which is why Punk is scared to play me, and then that's where the clip ends. So yeah, look at some type of way right now. We'll get Snake point of view in a second here, but Punk sees that, doesn't appreciate it, responds to this saying, yo, Snake, you realize you gotta enter a tournament and do something to me or for me to be scared to play you, right? And then people start responding to that. So some people are like telling Punk that he's overreacting or that it's bait. They're like, yo, you don't understand. Snake was actually going for you. He was just doing a bit, right? So underneath this, they're like, you got baited by your chat. He says, no bait when you can clearly see him saying it and have heard him hating on me for quite a while. Others like, he doesn't even hate you, bro. You're getting baited by your chat 100%. I watch you both, LOL. He made fun of your voice. If that bothers you, I don't know. Others are like, back to factory settings, I see. Basically talking about Punk winning Evo and then going back to, I guess, starting shit or getting mad. And then some are like, not even a week after Evo win and we back to the BS, LOL, relax, enjoy the W, champ. Okay, so obviously you see a lot of people saying, hey, maybe you should relax because we think we know where Snake's heart was and he was just having fun, right? But if we go a little deeper, others are like, people saying that it was bait and Snake Eyez didn't say that is crazy when there's video footage of him saying a bunch of shit while watching the grand finals match, LOL. Going even deeper, I see Emery Reigns posting this saying, Snake Eyez dude is mad corny. People who sit at home and make any comments about competitors in a negative way are whack. You didn't even get your hating ass up to go to the event, LOL. I don't care if I got 4,000s at Evo, I went. Others responding saying, LOL, Snake Eyez can say whatever he wants. He's an OG of the FGC and Punk is just a glorified diva. Emery says, bro, you don't gotta choke on it like you don't gotta choke on it like this. Even Justin Wong responds, right, saying that's why he's so scared to play me. I don't think I've ever seen Punk back down from anyone. If it's someone he can't beat, he will just admit it and just get better. Punk actually responds to that saying, you already know, just mashing on words. He already said he not putting up no money yesterday, but yet I'm scared. Funny how that works, right? Justin says, that's crazy, LOL. Scared to play me for free, huh? Then I see Redmond posting on this as well, saying, I'm sorry as a lifelong Snake Eyez fan. That was super clown activity on stream. The man finally did what no American was able to do for years. Instead of standing behind him, we're gonna be salty on stream and talk shit from home? Like, come on, fam. Check your egos, y'all better than that. Others respond saying, nah, Punk has a reputation for being a sore loser, so why should Snake Eyez be held at a higher standard? He says, just like we hold Punk accountable for those moments, we should hold Snake Eyez to the same standard, if not a higher one, since he's a former Evo champ as well. I personally keep the same energy for everyone. I never like downplaying accomplishments, period. Okay, and there we have it for now. We'll unpack something. And we'll talk about this, like I said, once again with Dirty Low tonight on the live version of Button Check. So as of right now, from what I know, right, we got that video clip. There was much more to it because, you know, Snake was streaming for a while. I'll be straight up. It doesn't look good. When I first saw it, I was like, damn, it does look like he's it does look like he's hating. Why would he say that? I'm thinking, because let me be real. For me, I met Snake Eyez a long time ago. When I first came into the FGC, I looked up to Snake. Hell, Snake Eyez met my son when my son was only like, 10, 11, 12, something like that. And he was very nice. You know what I'm saying? So I always had respect for Snake Eyez, right? Always had respect for Punk as well. So anytime you kind of see two figures like this collide, for me anyways, I'm always like, what the fuck? I'm always like, man, what's going on? Let's all be friends. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I see this. And yes, real talk, that clip to me came off like he was talking shit. And then I thought, well, maybe he's saying it because he don't really fancy Punk like that. Maybe they're not. Obviously, some people are rivals. We got that shit. It happens all day in the FGC. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I go on to other facts, right? Other things that has happened between these guys. I do know they played a couple of times. Now, from what I looked, and obviously I'm not finding all the history right now, but I saw that they played way back in the day, like in CEO 2017, and Snake edged them out. Snake won grand finals against Punk. And then from there, somebody posted a clip, Street Fighter 6, Snake Eyez, #1 Geef against Punk, #1 Cammy, and this was back in like May or something like that. and then Snake Eyez wins. Now, of course, this is obviously, we're talking about Street Fighter V, which is a long fucking time ago, 2017, you know what I'm saying? And then we're talking about Street Fighter VI from months ago playing online. So obviously, I don't know if they played since. And yeah, it would be a different game, obviously, because we're talking about if they played now, it would be offline, and Punk's obviously a different version of his Cammy now compared to how it was, you know, some months ago. So like I said, this is just stuff that I'm finding right now. So in knowing this, the only reason why I bring this up is they have competed against each other. They have some history. The history that I've seen besides this, I know they felt some type of way about each other. And I know this because there was also clips which I can't find anymore. If anybody knows where the clips are, please let me know down below in the comments and we'll talk about it tonight. But I remember there being clips where apparently after these words were exchanged, Snake Eyez was playing a tournament, I think, online or something like that. He was streaming or playing a tournament. Punk entered the chat and he was talking to him directly, basically saying, you know, put your money where your mouth is, or questioning why he did that. It was some words like that, right? Snake responds, kind of trying to calm the situation down, saying, yo, I didn't mean nothing by it. I was actually rooting for you, or I was just having fun. And then Snake goes, because Punk said something like, you said I'm scared, I'm afraid to play you. And then Snake was like, bro, you said that to me years ago at a tournament, like in my face. You told me I was afraid to play you. So I was basically just giving those words back to you. And it's funny how you don't remember what you told me. So basically he was saying like, I'm just giving you a little taste of your medicine and being funny about it. So like I said, they have some history here. And as far as I know, you know, some people are like, oh, Snake Eyez, based on this, they lost respect for him, or he's usually like this. Other people are like, nah, he's a great guy and whatnot. We need to hold Punk and Snake to the same level of accountability because both have been known to talk some smack. For me, honestly, it just caught me completely off guard because I was like, okay, I know that there was some history here. I just didn't know to what extent, you know what I'm saying? So obviously, this clip is going viral right now. It's been going viral for a minute. There's clips of this on Twitter. There's clips of this on YouTube. But I mainly see this main one, the one that I just showed you guys. So if anything comes from it, we'll talk about it later. But the question remains right now, can this be really taken as a hater moment or somebody, one competitor just having fun with another competitor? At the end of the day, I think they just need to run the set. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the game. Let them run the set, money match. I don't think it has to be for like 10 G's or anything like that. At this point, I'm just happy to see the set. Just run it. They don't got to put up 5, 10 G's or anything like that. If y'all want to put up some money, that's fine. But I think they should run the set. How y'all feeling? Let me know. And there it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you were feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. But you know what? I'm not only going to shoot for tomorrow morning or tomorrow sometime. We're going to shoot for tonight because we got the live button check with Dirty Low, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Can't wait to see y'all there. The last time we went live, we did an Evo Top 6 watch party. That was I didn't advertise it. It was last second. It was booty. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this will be better. Thank you guys for amazing love, man. See y'all soon tomorrow and hopefully tonight. Love y'all forever. Don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Yo, what's up, man?
Nothing, man. Just, there's no one really streaming right now.
Yeah, it kind of sucks right now.
Man, you know what? We should stream.
What?
Think about it, man. We're always complaining about not seeing good content. Why don't we do it?
Hell yeah, we totally should.
Yeah, man. We could have first to fives and giveaways.
Surprise guest.
Yeah, like Knuckle Dew and Infiltration.
Daigo, Selena Gomez, cocaine.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
What, Selena Gomez or the coke?
Cocaine.
Yeah, I totally agree on that, man.
We could have FGC debates and Q&As.
Mini tournaments and highlight reels.
Hot dog stands and wet t-shirt contests.
Balloons and newborn babies.
2 words. Penis butt.
I like it. I like it.
My man.
Looks like we got a show, bro.
Yeah, but I still can't help but feel there's something missing.
Cocaine.
Why would you say that?
No reason.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.